So guys, surprise, I bought a house in Charleston. I literally cannot believe this is real life. If you guys have been following me for any amount of time, you know that back in July, I moved from Virginia to Charleston, South Carolina. And if you know me in real life for any amount of time, you know that living in Charleston, South Carolina has been my dream for as long as I can remember. And my family and I had no idea that this was gonna happen. We really weren't planning on moving here. So I'm honestly still in shock that I even live here. And I've been living with my family since I moved here back in July. And I wasn't even really looking for a home when I decided to buy this house, but I started to look just for fun and I fell in love with this space. And so I'm officially a homeowner. And a lot of people think that I bought my last home in Virginia, but I wasn't. I was just renting there. And I rented long-term and I got to customize it a bit, but I've never bought a house before. So I'm a first-time homeowner and I'm a first-time homeowner in Charleston, South Carolina. And I'm still in shock. If you're watching this, I actually haven't even officially closed yet as I'm filming. So if you're watching this, it means that I've officially closed and it's officially mine. And I'm probably freaking out and crying on my floor somewhere to celebrate. But I wanted to take you guys along on the journey because like I said, I didn't buy my house back in Virginia. I was just renting, which meant it was very minimal what I could do to customize the house. And there wasn't really a before and after to show you. But I plan to really make this house my home because I plan to be here for a long time. And I wanted to bring you guys along on the journey. So you're seeing the house right now, mid-construction, before I close. They're still perfecting and painting and doing all the things. But I wanted to show you an empty house tour. So then when I start to customize and I start to move in, you get a better idea of the before and after. So we're gonna do a full walkthrough. So this space right here is right inside the door. This is gonna be my living room space. And I love it because there's tons of light in here, as you can probably tell. And it's gonna be just a nice little hosting and eating space. And it actually is open right here with the kitchen too. And I just love how wide open this entire space is because there's so much that can be done in here. And the kitchen is kind of what sold me on the house because I'm literally obsessed with all of the whites and all of the colors in here. I may or may not be painting it, but you'll see that in the after video. And one of the things I'm most excited about in here is buying bar stools. I literally keep telling all of my friends the first thing I'm going to buy is a set of bar stools so I can sit here and work on my laptop and just look outside and just appreciate the fact that I even live here because it just still doesn't feel real. And I think one of the things I'm actually most excited about in this room is that I have an eating space. In my last house, I had a tiny little table that only fit 2 chairs and it was like really hard to ever socialize or host or anything because there was nowhere to eat. And I actually have a whole space dedicated to eating right here. So I'm super excited about it and I get to actually pick my own lights. I get to put a light here. Okay, so I'm gonna take you guys upstairs. I'll show you a little bit more of the downstairs first and then we'll go see all of the bedrooms up there. So let's go this way. So this part of my downstairs is like a very small portion of the downstairs, but I just really love it, so I'm gonna show you anyway. This is the downstairs closet, which I love because it has tons of space and I'm gonna keep all the stuff for my puppy I'm gonna get eventually in here. But for right now, Erica lives there, so. Welcome to my home. Oh my God. Okay, so the part about this downstairs section, oh hi, come here. Hello. So this little section I love because this is my little mudroom area, which it's a really small area, but the garage is right here to the side. So every time I come inside, this is what I'm going to see. So I have some fun plans to paint this and make it a little statement area of the downstairs. And I'm really excited about that. And then this is just the downstairs bathroom, which isn't exciting yet, but I have plans for that too. So we're gonna go upstairs so I can show you the rest of the house. So come on, let's go this way. So some of my absolute favorite things about this house that completely sold me on the house are up here that I'm really pumped to show you. So I know one of the questions I'm gonna get a lot is how I found this house online, or like what made me fall in love with this house. And when I was looking at homes, I was honestly just scrolling for fun and I hadn't decided if I wanted to rent again or buy something and where I wanted to be. And I had stopped looking at new construction options because there are so many homes that are being built here in Charleston all the time that adding new construction into my searches was super overwhelming. So I actually accidentally stumbled on these homes when I was looking on my mom's computer because she didn't have the same custom settings I did when searching for homes. And these are brand brand new townhome. So nobody's ever lived here before, which is super, super cool. And this was the only townhome left of the floor plan that I wanted that was currently available. All the other ones are still being built, and I wouldn't have been able to move in until sometime next year. If anybody knows me, they know that I like to do things very fast, and I'm very impatient. So the fact this was the last one left, and I fell in love with it, and I stumbled on it by accident, and it just all fell into place perfectly. So I'm super pumped about it. And this little spot at the top of the stairs is something that I'm really excited to play with because I love interior design. I love home decor. It's one of my favorite side hobbies and creative things to do. And there's just so many things I can do with this space. So I'm still brainstorming on what I want to do with it. But it's just really pretty open space at the top of the stairs. So in some of the model homes, that's used as an office or as like a little social gathering area. So I'm excited to play with this little space and see what I can do with it. And there may or may not be shiplap on that wall next time you see it. So we're gonna go to the back side of the house first. The house is 3 bedrooms, which means I have a master, guest room, and an office, which is obviously what I need as a small business owner that works from home. So I'm gonna show you both of those first. So this space will be my office space because it has the most light in the whole house. And if you are a stay-at-home like business owner or anybody that works from home, you know that you kind of have to have a space that you really love in order to stay inspired and feel creative while you're working. So I'm really excited about this space. My office in my last house kind of never got fully done by the time we moved to Charleston. It still had like really cheap old IKEA furniture that I had had for years and years and had seen many studios before it moved into my house. So I never actually used the office as a workspace. I kind of used it as more of just a decorative space, and I'm really excited to make this an actual practical office space that I just really love working in. So the guest room next door is actually identical to this room, but I'm going to show you guys anyway, just so you can see it, because Erica and Josh will probably come stay here often. So I'm basically just showing you their bedroom. So this is the guest room. It has a little bit bigger of a closet, which is convenient, and it's going to overlook the new townhomes that are being built across the street. And like I said, Erica and Josh are basically going to live here, and all my friends that come visit are going to get to stay with me. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys the master and because it's my favorite room in the house and has some of my favorite features that completely sold me on this floor plan versus any of the other ones that were available. So quickly as we're walking, laundry room here, which I never had before. My basement in my old house, super creepy, unfinished. The stairs were like questionably safe. And I actually have my own room now for laundry. And then this is gonna be the guest bathroom. And it has 2 sinks, perfect for, you know, Erica and Josh. And this is the master. So there are a lot of reasons that I love this room, but I'm gonna show you a few. So this is closet number 1, which is meant for a husband. Don't have one of those. So this gets to be one of my closets, which is kind of amazing. And then I'm gonna show you this other closet, which is the best part, I think, in my opinion. So here's my bathroom. So I love the bathroom in general because it's just very clean and light and white and airy, which I think we all know that I love. And then I have closet here, storage closet. That's a shower. I have a shower here, a storage closet here, and then my second closet in here, which I'm pumped about. In my old house, I had 3 tiny little closets that didn't even have doors. And so to have a space like this that I get to customize, it makes me just so, so grateful and so excited. And now I'm gonna show you my favorite thing about the entire house. That's fine, everything's my favorite. So, all right, should I not say my favorite? I don't know another word. I think the thing I'm most excited about and what sold me on this house and this floor plan the most and where I'm gonna spend the most time is this little wraparound porch out front. So it's technically not a wraparound porch because it's a townhome, but this is my favorite part. I literally love this space so much because it's gonna be where I spend most of my time. I plan on hanging a swing here and making this just the coziest little social place and place to hang out, place to work. And if you look across the street, there's a dog park. There's places for me to just have the prettiest view. Townhomes are gonna be built all around here, so I get to see all my neighbors from here, and I'm just so excited. And I'm gonna paint the ceiling Haint Blue because that's just what you do in Charleston. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this empty house tour. I was so excited to film it because I just feel so grateful and still haven't even processed just all the amazing things God has done in my life in the last few months. And when I look back at my life a year ago, I just cannot even believe how everything aligns to allow this to happen. And I'm just so, so grateful. So I can't wait to share the process with you as I go. I hope you enjoyed coming along on the journey, and I will see you guys next time I get to film. Bye.